guys, this is Ada coming in to do a video. Let me slide this over a little bit. I'm coming in today, guys, to talk about some of the supplements that I use. And I'm probably not going to be able to get through all of them in one video, so this is most likely going to be a part 1 and part 2. Okay, for those of you who haven't watched my channel before, my name is Ada, and my channel is called Holistic Healing with Ada Dunning. Okay, initially I was just talking about supplements and my health journey, and then I added a spiritual component to my channel where I will come in and do like an intercessory prayer. I will come in when God gives me a word to give to you guys. So I do a combination of things. I did think about separating my channel and doing the prayer and the word on one channel and just doing my lifestyle on the other channel, but my lifestyle is consistently connected. You know, I am one person. I'm multifaceted, but I'm one person. So I decided just to keep it together and just kind of give you a whole view of who I am. I am into exercise and fitness, guys, and you know, I've been going through a few health challenges for the last couple of years, but things are good. It's looking up. I trust God. It's progressive. My healing is progressive, and I'm gonna get there by the grace of God. But anyway, without further ado, today what I'm in to talk about is some of the supplements that I take to maintain my health. And each supplement that I introduce to you today, I'm gonna tell you why I take it, and this is my experience. And the disclaimer is I cannot give any health advice, or I cannot tell you that this would be good for you. This is strictly my story. I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist. This is strictly stuff that I have researched for maybe numerous years, sometimes for a year or better before I decided to take it. Sometimes I experimented with it off and on, and so here's where I'm at today. So the first one I would like to talk about is fairly new, and I just started this one, and hopefully I will be starting my own little business with these supplements. This is Juice Plus. I hope you can see it. Okay, hold on, guys. This is Juice Plus. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay, and this is my vegetable blend, and hopefully I will start maybe selling this product. I'm trying to get everything together. This is the Juice Plus. This is the fruit blend, and I take 2 of each every day. I take 2 of these and 2 of these, and they are vegetables. This one have broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach, cabbage, lemon peel, rice, bean, kale. So, you know, eating this in addition to a healthy diet is beneficial, and I have seen improvements with just taking the vegetable and fruit blend. You know, better bowel movements I've seen, and I just feel pretty energetic too. You know, it wasn't like I was dragging before I started taking these, because I've only been taking these about 2 or 3 weeks, but I feel better. I feel like they were a plus. Okay. I might get off camera for a minute, guys, as I try to put these down. Okay, top tier for me, guys, is magnesium. This is one of the top supplements that I take. I take this one every day, and this one have like 5 different magnesiums in it. It has glycinate, the citrate, malate, aspartate, and gluconate. Malate is good for the heart. Glycinate is good overall. The citrate, that kind of help your bowels and everything. But I take 1 of these a day. In addition to, I take pure magnesium. And they're not sponsoring me or anything, but this is a good one. This is magnesium glycinate. I'll take 2 of these and 1 of these. And I'll tell you why. I personally take it because it helps my heart. I was having like heart palpitations and all, and a lot of skip beats at one point. I went to a heart doctor. I was on a monitor and all of that. And I had been taking magnesium in the past, but I got busy working, stopped taking it, or was half taking it, wasn't doing right, and so I end up, you know, in a bad place. And I'm not gonna say it was strictly because of lack of magnesium, but I do know when you go through a lot of stress, this magnesium helps to calm the body down. It helps ease anxiety. So these are two that I take. I got this one from Amazon, and this one is Well Pure, and this one is highly recommended, guys. So let you see those. I take these every single day, every day. Okay. Excuse. Okay. Every single day I take zinc. I take zinc because it's good for your immune system. It helps to build the immune system. It helps prevent a lot of colds and different things that related to a lower immune system. Zinc got big during COVID, but I've always kind of took zinc off and on, but now I'm just more consistent, especially after we went through the pandemic. And this is Now brand. I'll take this one every day, guys. Okay, the next one I take is, this is an everyday. This is a vitamin D with K2, vitamin D3 with K2. I started taking this consistently every day, but in the past, off and on, I've always kind of been like a health fanatic. I would take vitamin D, but after I went through my little health issue, I take this consistently. I take from 10 to 15 to 20,000 per day. Mostly now, I take about 10 to 15. And it has the K2 added, because everything that I researched, the K2 helps the vitamin D go to the right places, and it also will help the calcium go to the right places in the body, because what calcium does, vitamin D does, it helps increase calcium, and you don't want calcium lodged in your arteries. So the K2 helps direct the calcium where it's supposed to be, and that's why I just started buying the combination, because I was buying them separate. I was buying the vitamin D3 and then the K2, and so I found this one, and this is Bronson Basic. It's got 360 tablets in it, and so when I found this one, I purchased this one because a lot of them now have the K2 already in, and I found it to be a little bit more cost effective to do it that way. Okay, my next supplement that I take every day, guys, is omega-3. This is omega-3 fish oil, and I do a lot of plant-based, and one time I was strictly plant-based, but then I started gravitating back toward a little meat because of my iron levels. But I still now do mostly plant-based. So my goal is to do plant-based in general, but I'm just seeing how my body responds. I just don't like to go with fads and trends. I want to see how my body responds, and I'm prayerful, and I always ask the Lord to help lead and guide me and give me the grace to do what I need to do to take care of my health. But omega-3 fish oil is good for depression. I take it to ward off depression. It's good for your arteries and your veins to keep your blood moving smoothly through the arteries and veins. And I was taking it, guys, before it was even popular. So I was told that, that's going to thin your blood. You don't need to take that. And now the doctors are writing prescriptions. But anyway, this is one that I take. This is Arizona brand, and it's 1,200 milligrams of EPA. It is a high dose triple strength. And I went in and read the reviews on this one, and some people, said it really helped with their depression. It eliminated their depression. Now the dosage is 3 a day, and this is 120 capsules, so that's about a 30-day supply, right? If you take 3. I generally don't take 3 a day. I take 2. So I use this in addition to like flaxseed, chia seed in my smoothie. So it's stuff that I do in addition. And sometimes if I don't take that, at least I get my flaxseed and my chia seed, which have your omega-3s in it as well. Okay. Now this one is red clover, and I didn't bring the rest of my supplements in that I take in conjunction with this, but I am gonna go ahead and talk about it. This is red clover, and red clover is a phytoestrogen. And by me being in perimenopause, sometimes estrogen level can fluctuate, and you end up with more what they call bad estrogen than good estrogen. And this is a phytoestrogen, so it's good for you. I take this in conjunction with DIM, and DIM help to balance estrogen in your body. So I didn't bring that supplement in, guys, but I still kind of want to talk about it. That is DIM, D-I-M. And there's a long scientific name for it in which I can't pronounce, so I'm not going to try. But anyway, I take that, the phytoestrogen. Red clover is a blood cleanser as well. They have it in a tea. Men can take it because it is a blood cleanser and it has multiple uses. So that's one of the ones I take. But I also take the DIM, as I said, to make sure that, you know, I'm flushing the estrogen. And right now, guys, I put on a little weight because I'm trying to get my hormones balanced. But while I put on a little weight, other things got better. Other health issues got better, if that makes sense. Okay? All right. The next one is, this one may be kind of controversial. Some people say you don't need but a certain amount of iodine. Other functional medicine doctors say you need a lot. Some of the traditional doctors say you don't. But in my experience and my on my journey, I found that my body do need iodine. So this is what I take. This is Iodine, and I was taking. Let's see, can you see that? I was taking higher doses. I had got up to about 25. I even got up to like 50. But I found that I dropped it back down to 6 because iodine does detox. It will detox the bromides. And with that, you might get a lot of bloating, a little weight gain, which is where some of it's coming from. So now I'm lowering the dosage to about 6.25 every other day. Or every day, you know, just to see how my body responds to that. Because sometimes we can overload our body with good things and we can get a detox reaction, which may look like weight gain. It may look like a skin rash. It may look like various things, but that's just detox. And we have to understand that, you know, when you're taking supplements, that they can have a detox reaction. But anyway, guys, that's all the supplements that I have today. I will be back in to talk about other supplements that I didn't talk about in this video. But the reason I take the ones that I showed you today, the D3, help with bones and joints, skins. Your body need vitamin D, and if you're darker skin like I am, and don't tend to absorb a lot from the sun, you can go out and be in the sun, but your body just don't absorb it like that. You know, that's the reason I take a supplement. It helps with your bones, to strengthen your bones and your joints. And sometimes if you're deficient, you might have ache in your breastbone. You know, you may have back pain, and it might just be a vitamin D3 deficiency. But that's something you can get tested at the doctor's. Okay, and the Juice Plus supplements, the veggie cap and the fruit cap, is just to maintain my health. I have experienced, I think, better bowel movements with it, and just the overall feeling of well-being. Fish oil, I take that to help with depression, to help with blood flow, to help with the heart, and your brain needs that. So that's why I take the omega-3 fish oil. And like I said, I do try to do most plant-based, but that's one thing I've chosen to keep in my regimen. And I think, guys, that's about it. The zinc, I told you, help with the immune system. But that's about it. That is what I wanted to share today. And, you know, I feel my body gets stronger and stronger, guys. I'm definitely not where I was 2 years ago. I was working in like a group home. And that's when COVID came. That was right before we learned about COVID. And so in July, I started working in that group home. And by October, you know, all these symptoms started hitting me out of nowhere. And I don't know, you know, whether it was COVID because, you know, it was just coming out. And, you know, I was a therapist at that group home. And I was interacting with these different kids that were coming from, you know, different places or what have you. So nobody knows. I mean, and I'm not going to say it was the kids, but you know, you're interacting with a lot of people in close proximity, so it could have been anything. But like I said, it hit me like a ton of rocks. And I just went through this whole crisis with my health. and I started thinking, what did I need to do? Now, mind you, before this, I was always very health conscious and was trying to eat right. And even at that time, I was trying to do mostly plant-based. I was doing plant-based. I wasn't eating any meat. But I ended up with low iron, a lot of different symptoms. It could have been the start of my perimenopause, menopause, who knows? But like I say, I just had to start a journey to get help, and I did work with my doctors to a point. I did refuse an antidepressant because I felt like with everything was going on, it was quite normal. So I learned a lot about hormones. I learned a lot, guys. And I'll continue to talk about that on this channel because this is a holistic channel. It deals with the whole man, body, soul, and spirit. It deals with everything, not just one aspect, because we are tripart. So with that being said, I appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate you supporting my channel. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button if this video has been helpful to you. Thank you, and just have a wonderful day, and stay tuned for the next video.